Level 1. The carrier. You stand in the garage. Your gloves smell like oil. The tool bag weighs 18 kilos. You are 24, and you are the newest man on the team. You carry Halligan bars, bolt cutters, and a ram. You do not touch the front line yet. You watch the older guys check plates and radios. You feel useful. You are not useful enough. Your pay is $46,000 a year, and your father still asks when you will get a real promotion. He works a forklift at a warehouse. He does not say it meanly. That makes it worse. You learn the code words. You learn the stack order. You learn where to stand when the shield moves. Every day ends with your shoulders burning and your mind still running. You want the door. You do not get the door. You get the weight before the door. And that is where the obsession starts. Level 2. The breacher. You kneel on cold concrete at 27. The strike pad digs into your thigh. The team finally lets you go first. You are no longer the carrier. You are the man with the ram, the rabbit tool, and the pry bar. Your first live breach is on a Tuesday at 4:13 a.m. The target door has 3 locks. The frame splinters on the second hit. For 2 seconds, nobody moves. Then the entry opens. You feel like you have arrived. You have not arrived. You just proved you can break something without getting anyone killed. After that, the calls come faster. Your sleep drops to 5 hours. Your girlfriend hates the phone waking her at 3 a.m. You miss her sister's wedding? You start eating in the truck. You learn force. You learn timing. You learn that hesitation costs more than muscle. The door opens. Your life tightens. Level 3. The operator. You are 29, buckling your vest. The ceramic plates press flat against your chest. Now you are no longer just the breacher. You are the one trusted on every stack. Your captain signs off on your first solo entry duties. Your name goes on the roster for high-risk warrants, hostage calls, and barricades. You earned $71,000 now, plus hazard pay on bad months. It looks like progress. It is progress. It is also a trap. The better you get, the less anyone sees how much it costs. You know the radios by feel. You know the corners of the training house. You know which doors lie. Then you get a serious call at 2 a.m. and the frame sticks for half a second too long. Half a second is enough to make your stomach drop for 3 straight days. Your body starts keeping score. Your back locks after the 3rd vest check. Your mother asks why you sound tired at breakfast. You tell her nothing. You are now the man who goes in. That is the title. That is the debt. Level 4, the first through. You are 31, standing under fluorescent light. Your name is on the lead card. The team expects you to go first now. You get the radio check. You get the go signal. You get the first look into the dark. Your monthly pay reaches $6,200 before overtime. The money feels real for 3 weeks. Then you miss your son's school play. He is 6. He asks why you were not there when the curtain opened. You tell him work. He does not like that answer. Neither do you. A veteran named Diaz starts shadowing you on difficult entries. He is older by 11 years and slower by 2 steps, but he sees everything. He says little. He notices everything. You feel like the climb is working. You are now the point man. You are also the man who comes home after everyone else has already eaten. The title gets sharper. The house gets quieter. Level 5, the stack master. You are 34, laying out helmets on a table. 3 radios chirp at once. Now you run the stack on paper and in motion. You assign positions. You adjust timing. You spot the weak link before the weak link knows it. Your team starts calling you before they call the sergeant. That feels good for exactly 2 months. Then the responsibility lands fully on your back. A trainee freezes on a hot call, and you have to move him by voice while the door is already moving. Diaz watches from the side now. He trusts you, which is worse than praise. You are married. Your wife is 32, and stops pretending the schedule is normal. She keeps your son's drawings on the fridge for you, because you keep missing the moments that make a family feel real. You start drinking coffee at 5:10 a.m. and ibuprofen at night. The work gets cleaner. Your sleep gets uglier. The better you lead, the less of your own life stays in place. Level 6, the trainer. You are 38, in the training house. The walls are painted gray. Now you teach the new men how to move, where to pause, how to clear a threshold without bunching the stack. You are trusted with 12 recruits across 2 teams. They call you after bad drills. They call you before live calls. They call you when they want the truth, because you do not sell them fantasy. The old fear is still there. It just sits under discipline now. You gain authority. You lose speed. Your right shoulder clicks on cold mornings. Your doctor calls it wear, not damage. That word sounds soft. It is not soft. It is the name of a thing that does not stop. At home, your wife stops asking when you will slow down. She already knows the answer. Your son is 10 and stops waiting by the window when you are late. That hurts more than any bruise. You keep teaching anyway. You keep moving anyway. The unit needs you more than your house does, and everyone can feel it. Level 7, the senior tool. You are 42, tightening your helmet strap. The room falls quiet when you speak. You are one of the most experienced breachers in the region now. Federal task forces request your team several times each year. New operators study your after-action reports like manuals. The calls are bigger. The risks are bigger. One winter morning, a reinforced steel door refuses to fail on schedule. The breach takes 4 seconds instead of 1. 4 seconds feels like an hour. The stack adapts, and everyone goes home alive. But you replay those 4 seconds for the next 4 months. You feel untouchable. You are not untouchable. Diaz retires at 53 and hands you his old Halligan bar. The paint is worn smooth where his gloves held it for decades. Take care of them, he says. It is the longest sentence you've ever heard from him. From that day forward, every mistake belongs to you first. Level 8. The unit builder. You are 46, sitting behind a conference table. There are more budgets than breaching tools. You oversee equipment purchases, training schedules, and tactical standards across multiple teams. You help choose new rams, hydraulic spreaders, and thermal cameras. You spend more time signing paperwork than forcing doors. It looks like a promotion. It feels like a separation. Younger operators return with stories you no longer live yourself. Your blood pressure climbs to 148/94. Your doctor tells you to slow down. You postpone the follow-up appointment twice. At home, your son is preparing for college. He asks if you can help him move into his dorm. A regional operation gets scheduled for the same weekend. You choose the operation. Again. The unit grows stronger because of your work. Your family quietly learns not to expect your calendar. Level 9, the standard. You are 53, standing in the same garage. The recruits watch you without speaking. Your techniques are taught beyond your own department now. Officers from other cities attend your courses. Your name carries weight long before you enter the room. Awards fill one office wall. You barely notice them anymore. The men you started with are mostly gone. Some retired. Some transferred. Some never made it to retirement. Their lockers belong to strangers now. Your father dies before ever saying he truly understood your career. At the funeral, you remember him asking about a real promotion. You finally realize he was never questioning your ambition. He was worrying about your safety. The answer arrives years too late. Publicly, people call you a legend. Privately, you count empty chairs instead of trophies. Level 10, the old hand. You are 60, back in the equipment garage. A new recruit lifts the tool bag. It weighs 18 kilos, exactly as it did on your first day. He struggles with the weight. You remember doing the same. He looks at the ram with excitement instead of respect. You recognize yourself immediately. Retirement paperwork waits inside your locker. Your shoulder never fully healed. Your back never stopped aching. Your son has children of his own now. They know you as Grandpa before they know you as the breacher everyone else remembers. You leave your worn Halligan bar hanging on the rack for the next operator. No speech. No ceremony. Just another shift ending. The recruit asks when he will get to hit the first door. You smile for a moment and walk away. He thinks the hardest part is breaking the door. He has no idea the real breach is everything the job quietly breaks behind him. The cycle begins again.